Clydesdale Media. Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're first to know when new episodes are available. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. My name is Scott Switzer. I am the Clydesdale. We've got Amy Radowski, Kat Shear, and the hipster, Charlie Odie, with us today. Before we get into anything, speaking of our sponsor, they just came out with a new product. You know, the smart energy we get in the can? They now have it in sticks where you can just add it to a bottle of water.
Yay.
So pretty cool little new product that just came out. Again, you can use the code Clydesdale at checkout, get 20% off your product there. I am drinking my Airheads mystery flavor in my can here, and it is awesome. It foams up like a real Airhead, and I'm loving it.
Have you figured out what the mystery is?
Nope, don't care. Tastes good.
Well, I actually literally just finished my vanilla ice cream Extend protein because I just worked out. And so I made my little milkshake with frozen strawberries, and it was delicious.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on, everyone?
Speaking of vanilla ice cream, I found a new fun snack. The caramel corn mini rice cake. Bourbon. Guys. Funny. Rice cakes, caramel corn rice cakes,
Yep.
little mini ones.
Yep.
With a little dollop of vanilla ice cream.
Mm.
I mean, they don't suck.
And the macros on that?
I mean, I don't know. I ate too many to count. It's
Okay.
a problem.
You got to get away from counting macros.
Right? This is true. What he said. Good job, Charlie.
Corey wants to know, Amy, does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
Obviously. Yes.
All the marks.
I also just got off the phone with my auto body place. My car's not going to be ready now until the end of March. So your girl's renting a car for like $8 million.
Wait a minute. The Honda Pilot, it's time to just burn it.
No shit. I said I'd be better using that money on a down payment on something else. But yeah. Really annoyed. It was supposed to be done Friday. Now it's going to be done next Thursday. And I called the rental company to get like a cheaper car. I was like, can I just get like a little shit kick or something then? And they're like, you actually have the best rate ever. I'm like, great. I know it's end of March is next week, Corey, but I've had this car for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but I remember, Scott, when I had my Honda Pilot and literally things it was great for a while. And then towards the end, they were just, every time I would tell them something was wrong, they were like, burn it. It's done. It's time.
Yeah. Well, this was self-induced. This is from my rear ender. This is body work. This isn't mechanical work. So
okay.
Our works is fine, but it doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
I should have just employed the white duct tape method and sucked it up for a couple more months. Right, Scott?
Yeah. Sure. Well, that's really what happened to mine is the wait for parts got to it just.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know.
That's the unfortunate part of these at the body shop. They had to take it apart to figure out what they need to order. And then instead of like, I would have paid extra for them to just put it back together again, broken, and let me drive around with it until the parts come in. Oh, Corey.
So Corey says, I thought your rear ender involved a vacuum cat.
Mm-hmm.
That was just one of the rear enders that.
Was the second rear ender.
Well, Wad Zombie had a great question too.
What was that? Are you getting your body worked on the same place you get your?
Yeah, like because your jeans never showed up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's funny. I just got jeans today. I got a pair of Fran denim jeans delivered to the gym. So that's where I was confused. I was like, did he see me getting dressed in my jeans? Because I did try them on like without covering up, but I was by myself. So that was really just weird. Hold on. Sorry.
No, I think he was saying that you were waiting for parts on the other jeans.
Yes, I am.
Um,
They still have until the middle of April to dispute their charge with Citibank. So it's a creep. Yes.
So, with the hipster though, got in some bench press today. I think.
My pilot's wonderful.
Oh, you do have a pilot. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
You do. Did you get it at Mark Wahlberg?
No, but I should have.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't have supported him.
He has a Chevy.
I know, but
Dealership. Get your makes and models correctly.
I thought maybe he
for
had
those
some
of our listeners not in Columbus, Mark Wahlberg owns a car dealership in Columbus, Ohio.
True story.
His
Mark
business
Wahlberg.
partner lives in Ohio, so for some reason they opened. I think it's more than one now.
Yeah, they have two.
Of
And an RV
car dealerships
dealership
here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go down there and get some good vibrations, and
but
free
it is
bitch mittens
also,
with every car.
It is also Charlie's like bro crush. So that's why I was surprised that
100%.
that you
Expect to see municipal gear all over the place. And Flecken's
There's also
tequila.
burgers here in Columbus, right across the street from Wahlberg Chevrolet at the casino.
Is he from Columbus? Is that
Nope.
That's
from Boston.
He's from Boston.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's taking over our town.
That's
because I'm here. He knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys, look at my roots. I gotta get.
I can't look at. I'm going on spring break to take care of mine. Okay.
You go to Florida to make sure you get proper dye?
Are you going to Florida?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm not going anywhere for spring break. I'm going to my house. Okay, it's dinner time, so I'm going to take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
anybody work out today?
I did, actually.
Yeah, what'd you do? I saw a picture of a bench. What happened?
So
lie on it?
I did a little bench, did a little flies with the dumbbells, did a little chest try, high school type workout.
Where were your feet during all this?
On the bench or on the floor.
Okay.
I decided
not firmly planted.
Now that I'm not at what?
Not so firmly planted, or what? Are you able to plant your feet? Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Should you?
I can. Who knows?
Okay. Just checking.
I just know I'm coming for Corey, so.
How'd it feel?
Starts today.
Did you break a sweat?
No, but it was good. Just did like 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 12s.
Mm-hmm.
Just get the feeling back. It was good to be back in the gym, though. All the sights and sounds and smells. So, Amy, I'll be there tomorrow. Did you work out today,
Amy?
Yeah, but she's on it.
I just got back. So it was supposed to be 1 rep max bench, but I was by myself. So I don't like to max out if I'm by myself. So I skipped that part. I'll do that tomorrow. And so I did the 5 snatches every minute for 10 minutes to warm up. So I did that at 80 pounds today.
50 snatches?
Total. Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Yep. And then the workout was 5 rounds at 5 rounds of 175 meter row, 10 burpee over rowers, and 15 20-pound wall balls. Yeah, there's no reason to ever do 20-pound wall balls ever.
Why are rowing and wall balls always in the same freaking workout too?
I don't know, but
you gotta pick up a big baby.
Well, but I'm not going to throw it into the air to a target.
Why not?
Because that's not.
You don't know what fun is.
Well, so I did it though, and I'm proud of myself that I did it because I didn't want to, and I did it anyways.
Burpee over rower is not fun either.
It's not.
It's like higher than a barbell, right?
Yeah. Yep. So I did that, and then I came home, going to record this podcast. Then I'm going to go for a hike with Murph because it's really nice today.
Has that post-workout glow, the
Yes.
serotonin flowing.
Yes. Sweat glow.
Speaking of Murph,
Oh yeah. Speaking of what?
my dog comes back tomorrow from his military training, where he will now sit firmly next to me without breathing.
Okay. Well, I hope he'll breathe.
Nope. If I tell him to, he can't.
So, is the trainer going to train you guys?
He is.
Okay.
So come back, show us, train us, do an hour training, then come back in like a week, do some more.
And then repair everything you guys screw up.
Everything that's messed up again. When he comes back and he's like, "Oh, I know what I do here."
Listen,
Everything.
I want to know if it's like Cesar Millan when he comes in, he just goes,
Like
yeah.
poke him in the back.
Yeah. Film it for us so we can review.
Yeah, my wife thinks that you just make that sound and miraculously your dog is trained.
Pretty much.
How's that working out for Walter?
Well, she uses it on me. I don't know about the dog. Like she'll be like, tss, tss, tss. I'm not a dog.
But you
Wait,
stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I bet it works.
It's to get your attention.
No comment.
Works on the kids. Did you guys, speaking of dogs, did you see the adorable little puppy that my little nephew puppy from this weekend?
Yes.
Bit the crap out of me talking about about the razor sharp teeth. Yeah. He's a
Is
lover.
she taking it with her?
What's that?
She taking it with her?
What are you talking about?
Wait, who? Is it your daughter's dog? Am I confused?
No, this
Maybe
is
I
my
messed
friend
up
Kristen. I was at the beach with my friend Kristen and Bart, and they have a puppy. I call him my nephew because I'm Auntie Cat. Yes.
Yeah.
Makes way more sense now.
Yeah.
He's
Just so
adorable.
the listeners know, Charlie only reads about a third of our text string.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't really
And then
follow
tries
any
to
of us on
catch
social
up.
media. So
It's because when I look at it, it's like 48 deep.
That's
I'm
true.
like, well, there's just no turning back at this point.
Yeah. Well, you guys, something scary came in the mail today. I'm going to show it to you.
uh-oh.
Okay, Kat, be prepared.
Was it in all black?
Nope. Blue. You ready?
Oh.
For those of you who are on the pod, what is that?
That is a cap and a
That's a
tassel,
cap.
graduation cap.
This is a cap and gown. Or sorry, cap and tassel.
Aren't there supposed to be two tassels?
Stop it. Not appropriate. This is for my soon-to-be graduating daughter.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not ready.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, we have 3 of those happening this May.
Yeah.
Right? Corey's graduating too?
When's her graduation?
May 4th.
Oh, that's
6th,
early. Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, I forgot college gets out so much earlier.
May the 4th. Isn't that a Star Wars holiday?
It is. I'm
Sure.
glad you
I
recognize
know.
that.
I roll my eyes too. It's not my thing, but
Yeah.
when's yours?
Yeah, Corey had.
Memorial Day weekend?
Mine, yeah. Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
And then mine's June 3rd.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Scott?
Corey's final spring break was this past week. And so this weekend, while I was scrambling to do all the wrap-up shows, we were trying to spend some quality time together with her. And we got to do that, which was fun. Just made for an exhausting weekend. And this morning when I got to get up for work, I just did not want to roll out of bed.
Yeah.
But since she just jumped in the chat, huge shout out to Jamie. She jumped on with me last minute. I was on YouTube doing research for the wrap-up shows, saw that she was doing the workouts. I texted her and asked her if she would come on to just describe what the workouts were like, and ended up staying with me for the whole weekend to do that. And so appreciative of her doing that for us. because I really gave her like 2 hours notice, maybe.
Shows were great too. I just finished listening to the one from yesterday.
Thanks. Yeah, it was good.
Scott, did you work out?
I did not.
And why and when are you going to?
I believe today is going to be my rest day. I have no meetings the rest of the week, and I have no excuse to not go the rest of the week. And so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Did you hear that here, everybody? No excuses. Got it.
Yep. I'm not working out because I just don't feel like it.
Oh, okay. But you did work out while you were gone. So
I did. Yeah, that was fun. I was sore from it, actually. Like my low back got a little jacked up. I haven't done sandbag cleans in a while.
yeah.
And who doesn't hate a goblet squat? So
Yeah.
So Jamie responded and said, it was a true honor. Yes, I could have been more prepared. Yeah, that's my fault. All on me. And thanks, Kat, means a lot.
Yeah. So
CrossFit.
talk about this TTT situation. Training think tank.
So if those of you who did not see that this weekend, Max Elhaj hired CrossFit Games paid judges to come in and judge his athletes so they would have immediate feedback during their workouts and not have to worry about penalties coming down at a later time.
So can I interject for a second?
Sure.
So Max Elhaj and I met on the way home from the 2019 CrossFit Games, and we started talking about this exact scenario that I offered my services to him during the following. It was when, I guess, the Open was in October, right? Was that the year that they had the October Open? And I actually said to him, if you would like me to review your videos real time and or before you submit them to make sure that they're cool before you submit them, that might be something that you'd want to do. And he and I talked about it at length, and he's thought it was a great idea. Nothing ever came of it. And so I do credit myself and Max from way back when talking about that for him finally doing this. And just to clarify, the judges aren't, Max paid them, I think, but they were volunteer judges at the games. They weren't paid judges at the games. They're not the seminar staff judges. They were volunteer judges. We know them, Jerry and Allison and Niall and Brian Clapp, who were there at Training Think Tank doing that. So I just want to give myself credit because he and I
So
did.
you knew more than I did.
Yeah. We talked about
I didn't know who it was. And the story that I heard was that it was the seminar staff. So if you know more than that, then you know more of this than I do.
Yeah. And I mean, I have DMs from Max and I way back when talking about this very concept. So I was so excited that he finally jumped on it and decided to do it. Unfortunately, it seemed like it backfired on him, or didn't necessarily help them all too much.
I don't think it backfired on him. I think it's going to backfire on CrossFit more than anyone, because you're taking people that you bring in to judge who have a 3-foot view of an extension of a front squat, and you override them from a 30-foot view of a camera because of the handstand walk, making you back up so far.
Yep.
That is going to come back and make CrossFit's judging the videos look bad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so for people who don't know, Jake Berman got a minute plus penalty for lack of extension on his front squats, added to his score from event 1 of quarterfinals this weekend. And he was judged by one of these judges.
Yeah. What would make more sense, and this is what Jamie says on here, like if CrossFit had a bank of judges, you could pay them. They could send anyone from that bank of judges, and that would sort of eliminate you from needing a video review. You know, there's like there's certified judges that take the judges course, and then there's like CrossFit certified judges that can come to your location and do it for you instead of having to wait and get this like video confirmation. Just an idea. Kind of like how they did
actually
the first phase of the Open, or the first phase of the CrossFit Games. There wasn't a video review afterwards. They were just, those judges were provided by CrossFit for a fee, not a fee, whatever. And, and then that's how that worked.
Well, and I think it would be healthy for the whole CrossFit community, because you're paying some of these judges who volunteer all their time, and maybe Underdogs pays a handful and TTT pays a handful and Mayhem pays a handful. And then all of a sudden you're putting more money into the ecosystem of this whole thing and helping everybody kind of rise up and get better. And then you don't have the video review submission issue. I think it's a great idea.
Well, devil's advocate also with something that Jamie said, but what about the affiliates, especially in other parts of the world that maybe can't afford that? And if they're saving all their money just to travel to get to these events, then every little thing that they're paying is taking away from that pool.
Yeah, I think in some instances, you have to have a video review, but it would minimize, it would make the amount of video reviews that you need to do smaller, and that team could be smaller.
And there are judges all over the world that are part of this regular crew. So they're not just here in the States, they're everywhere. And, talking to the athletes, talking to Jamie this weekend, the biggest frustration is you get warmed up and then you've got to measure this and you've got to measure that and you've got to film the bumpers and you've got to, and then all of a sudden, like, you're not warmed up anymore and you've got to go into this workout. If you add one of these judges, all of that goes away. You can do all that ahead of time and then just do the workout.
Yeah.
Because you're not video submitting. You don't have to show all of that on a camera. Your judge can say, yep, that's the right weight. Yep, that's the right distance.
Yeah, I mean,
I actually think that's a pretty good idea.
To go around, but it's an interesting concept at least. And I applaud them. And I wonder if I haven't heard if other camps did it or not, but I did see some other folks that I know that are judges at the games that sounded like they went places to judge people for stuff. Outside of that group of 5 or 6.
Bruce says, just get rid of quarters, go back to regionals, and bring back 5 weeks to the Open. Then all of a sudden, you're just moving it back to the Open. The same issues we're seeing in the quarters, you're now going to see back in the Open with even more people in the mix, because now instead of the top 10%, you have all 400,000 people that could affect the leaderboard.
Plus, I think financially, keeping quarters is a good call for CrossFit, because for athletes, like for me and for Kat, who, my goal, or at least, is just to make it to quarters every year so that I can participate in it. And if you remove all those people who are participating in that, that's $50 a pop every time, versus the $20 for the Open.
And an athlete like you, Amy, and correct me if I'm wrong, like, you're not worried about the video submission.
I'm not
right. You're not trying to go to the next level.
No, I'm not.
So you're not worried about hiring one of these coaches to come in and do this for you. You're just wanting to participate and play.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure if the workouts are the same for the Masters, that I'm going to be just logging 5 burpee box jump uppers as fast as I can for that workout. Check. Done.
Yeah, I'm real curious to see what they're going to be like. Yeah. I'm excited that I thought they were this weekend. We have a whole other week to
you do
figure it out, recover.
Yeah, so it's a weird schedule because the teams are actually midweek next week.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thursday, Friday.
I didn't realize that until I was talking to somebody this weekend. And what confuses me is when I asked Boz why they shortened the age group quarters to 4 workouts instead of 5 and 2 days instead of 3, he said the community clamored that they, with working and doing all that stuff, they couldn't handle the extra day. But then you throw the whole team competition right in smack dab in the middle of the week.
True. Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's complicated. A lot of layers.
it is. But we have this weekend off, nothing going on. So I'm appreciative of that. And glad for that.
Get one more week of healing.
Any excitement from the leaderboards that you guys went over, since we haven't had a chance to talk
Well,
since all that happened?
That Annika got her scores in. That's what the excitement of the leaderboard is.
And she's doing so
And
well.
what?
Yeah.
6th worldwide.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yes, dude.
I think there were some big shocks. Like, I wouldn't say that was a shock to me, that her ability, but just glad that nothing
It's official.
weird happened for her. Right. But Rebecca Fuselier, top 20 worldwide, with that heavy barbell.
Kelly Baker.
Kelly Baker, we picked a good horse there. Bronislav Olinkowicz, I think, has been a big surprise. For a guy that just can lift a lot of weight. He's like top 30 worldwide. Maybe Justin Kotler can coach.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Of course, the sad news about Khan, but it is.
Did you ever say what that was?
It's his back injury. He's been having a back injury on and off.
Do we know how Bethany did? Did Bethany make it? Bethany Shadburn?
I believe so.
Below the cut line?
Yeah, she was in 50 something. Let me, my mouse died.
Yes, Jeff. We love Rebecca's success too. I reached out to Rebecca Charlie too, and she got back to me. I'll let you know.
55th.
Yeah. Bethany's hanging in at 55th. That's great. She's got a little more time to get ready for semifinals then.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, have we decided who's going to semifinals out of us? Anybody?
Yeah, not me.
Well, I think it's just me for Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe me and you, Kat, for Pasadena.
I'm hoping. Yep. I'm charging a lot of stuff on my American Airlines credit card. So
there you go.
Should
get some points.
Yeah. I think Elise wants to know if Bethany plans to go. I assume she would go if she qualifies and she's healthy.
Yeah, I don't think she's done. I think she's just really cautious with her back right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
We have one.
Go ahead.
We have one athlete in the East that we're covering of our 7, and that's Carolyn Prevost. And then on the West, we have 5 athletes who move forward. So it's going to be busy in Pasadena, Kat.
Yeah, I know. I need to be there. I'm working on it.
Yeah, that's so we got Emily, Sydney, Kelly, Logan, and Matt. And Matt Poulin. Damn.
And that's Memorial Day weekend, right?
In the West. Yeah.
Okay.
I was so happy. It was cool to see the growth in Matt from the first time we talked to him this season at the beginning of the Open to where he was now after going to Louisiana to be with his coach for the quarters, and just kind of the different mindset he had. It was such a cool development from beginning of the season to now.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah. And Logan, and yeah, I think it's good. I'm excited.
Yeah, Logan went from last person in last year,
right,
to 30th in the West, so top half, and he'll move up with penalties and teams and all that kind of stuff. So he'll get even higher.
Yeah.
And there's our One of our favorites, Carolyn Prevost, in the chat. Nice to see her.
How happy was she about the crossovers?
Yes.
No double under. Yay. That was cool.
Yeah.
Nice surprise.
Those were fun to practice.
Yeah, I haven't even tried them yet.
Way easier than I thought. Like,
yeah.
Than last year when we were trying to do the doubles.
Oh my gosh, that was
way easier.
Yeah,
we didn't have the right rope.
Key.
Yeah.
The key that I heard from athletes was it's imperative to keep your hands low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
on that. If you start bringing your hands up, then it's over. Yeah. But the best part about Carolyn and Lex both, when I talk to them, is they're so analytical about everything, and they've been around the sport for so long. They bring a wealth of knowledge that I use like for every show after that, which is awesome.
Yeah. To like break it down and see in the mind of a games athlete how they break down and analyze. Yeah.
And how about Lex doing it with Carolyn, and just had neck surgery in November? Insane.
Yeah.
Amy, speaking of neck surgery, have you practiced the wall facing handstand?
Okay, listen, let me tell you about that. So I was trying to coach the athlete that I was judging, doing the individuals, and I got out some mats, and I was talking about like freestanding handstand pushups, and I showed him, a few freestanding handstand pushups, and we were talking about it, and then I did the wall walk and got over to the wall, and I was like, you just go like this. And then I tried it and I got scared and came back down, and I was like, don't do that. We're not going to just do it. But I was super excited for my athlete because that workout was challenging. Like he's a really strong athlete, but the top end strength is something that he's working on. So, he did spend a lot of time resting on the squats. But he got through and got to do one strict handstand push-up. So, so he was just thrilled that he got there, because we even said that if any amount of number that you can get of those will help.
Right.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, but
I kind of hope they're in there, but I'm kind of not hoping.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if they were gonna do 4 of the 5, which 5th would I not want to be in there? But I imagine because there's only 4, they're gonna blend them up a little bit.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I agree. I think with it going to 4, they're gonna, when Boz answered my question, he said we can make a good enough test with 4, and so I think that he's going to tweak it into a different test.
Yeah, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else going on?
When are we talking to Fee?
Wednesday morning, 10 a.m.
Awesome.
And then I'm still in talks with Amanda. I'm hoping that is this week. I announced that yesterday on the show. We've been in talks with Amanda Barnhart. She's agreed to come on. But she traveled to HWPO. So she just had to get back and kind of see what her schedule was for the week.
And we've got Live Happily Ever Awesome tomorrow or Wednesday night at 7:30. Subject TBD.
Oh, okay.
Have to figure out what that is.
I like the lean in.
Charlie, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
I will be there.
Some kind of workout.
All of it.
Scott, you and I are working out tomorrow too.
Yep.
Right?
No excuses.
Yep.
We'll do something.
Yep.
Got it. I'll make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, one thing I didn't even say is my noon coach made it to semis.
Woohoo!
So
awesome.
Alex Majors, if you want to look him up on the leaderboard, he finished 33rd in the East. And so he's moving on to semis. He's my noon coach every day, but Thursdays, and that's when Patrick's in there.
How old is he?
So I definitely want to get in there and congratulate him tomorrow. I just was too exhausted today to even try.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go in there tomorrow at noon and tell Alex that you just said that right there.
Hey, I had a busy weekend with my daughter and trying to put together these shows. I'll tell you, just behind the curtains, right? The FaceTime calls I did with all the athletes, you cannot record FaceTime without a third party object, and you have to record the audio separate from the video, and then you have to merge them together in Wondershare. That was my weekend. Yeah. Okay. Next time you guys can do all that editing.
Yeah, it sucks. It definitely sucks.
Trying to match lips to voices is painstaking and long and just mind numbing.
Amy, did you get your email from CrossFit?
I did. And in fact, once you posted that, it's like, oh gosh, what if I didn't get one? But I did. So,
Elise, he's a great coach. He's not that good. I don't think anybody is that good.
but hey, how old is he?
How young is he?
Mid 20s.
Yeah. How young is he? Okay.
Mid 20s.
I think you
I'm
just put
guessing.
a challenge
I
out
don't
there.
really know.
Well, who can get you to the games?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Justin, Matt, Shane.
Get me to the games?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
No. I would need a bionic back.
We're gonna get Chris Madigan's gonna help us get to the games.
Yeah.
That's how we get to the games
That's right.
with a media pass.
Yeah. We're going.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, folks.
All right. Well, when are we doing another coaching
guys.
podcast?
That's a great question.
Lots of good feedback on that.
Yeah, maybe
in all
when we have some downtime
avenues.
this weekend or whenever, since we
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
workouts to do.
Yeah. Maybe this weekend we could for sure.
Yeah, let's come up with a topic. And so you listeners, if there's a topic you want us to talk about in our coaching show, what makes a good coach, send it to Kat, Amy, or I through DM, and we'll talk about it this weekend. And we want those to be interactive. So hopefully we can get the phone lines up and talk about that. So if you're a coach
Phone lines are
and you want
always
to jump in,
Phone lines are always up, just so you know.
we didn't put the number up last time though.
But everyone knows my number. Hi. I mean, really.
I
It's my
don't.
phone number, guys. Just call me. Good to go.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us today. Send us those topics. Send Kat topics on the relationship show, Happily Ever Awesome. Send us coaching stuff. And if there's anything you want to see on this show, let us know. With that, we'll see you next time on Clydesdale Media Roundtable.